KVK1 isn't even over yet, but I couldn't resist. I went ahead and scouted two kingdoms that could end up being our KVK2 opponents. And let's just say, they're not exactly weak. So today, we're taking a look at Kingdom 4028, Kingdom 4030, and comparing them with our own Kingdom 4039. Let's start with Kingdom 4028. The first thing that caught my eye was their main alliance, sitting at a massive 4.4 billion power. That's already a statement. Their second alliance, TBHN, is at 3.9 billion power. And judging by the accounts I saw, they could easily have 50 to 60 T5 players already. On top of that, they look extremely active. And with migration still happening across kingdoms, I wouldn't be surprised if that number keeps growing before KVK2. They've also got a support alliance at around 1.8 billion power, so the overall kingdom structure looks pretty healthy. And here's something interesting. This kingdom has Chadsky, one of the well-known Rise of Kingdoms YouTubers, so it'll definitely be fun if we end up matching against them. Another thing I noticed is someone familiar, Valve. He actually used to be in our kingdom, 4039, before migrating to 4028 before KVK1. I have no idea whether he left on good terms or not, but imagine if we end up fighting him in KVK2. That would make things pretty interesting. Now let's move on to Kingdom 4030. And honestly, this kingdom looks just as scary. Their main alliance, AO3, is sitting at almost 5 billion power. Right behind them is KV3, at around 4.5 billion power, which means they have two incredibly strong alliances leading the kingdom. Just like 4028, I'd estimate they're probably sitting somewhere around 50 to 60 T5 players, with plenty of active fighters. And again, migration could make them even stronger. What surprised me the most was their third alliance. It's already at 3 billion power. Calling it a support alliance almost feels unfair, because it's powerful enough to be a main alliance in many kingdoms. And yes, this kingdom also has a familiar face, Mafu Rock. So if we match against them, we'll have another YouTuber kingdom on our hands. Now let's compare that to us. Our main alliance, No Mercy, is currently sitting at around 4.2 billion power. Our second alliance, NOB, is at 3.6 billion, and our support alliance is around 1.8 billion. On paper, we're definitely in the conversation. The biggest thing to remember, though, is that our migration hasn't even started yet. KVK1 is still finishing, and once migration opens, our kingdom could look very different. Hopefully, by the time KVK2 begins, we'll also be sitting around that 50 to 60 T5 player mark, which would put us in a much stronger position. So that's the scouting report, at least for now. Between 4028 and 4030, both kingdoms look stacked. Both have multiple strong alliances, plenty of T5 players, and active fighters. Personally, I think it'll be an incredibly competitive KVK, no matter who we face. But what do you guys think? Which kingdom looks stronger? 4028, 4030, or do you think 4039 can hold its own after migration?